Jump cut, please to start the video. You've just heard the crash bang wallop. A couple of months ago I picked up Dr. Mordrid on VHS. It is in retro videos. Cover was kind of knacked. No, I don't know where it is. I thought it was maybe behind the door. It could have been put into the brick barrel. Turned around. Okay, this is the review for Dr. Mordrid. Okay, so I picked this up on Blu-ray, put it down, and now I can find it. So it stars Jeffrey Combs. Now I got to meet Jeffrey Combs last year. Sent me a thing. He's in the HorrorCon video. Awesome guy, he's really friendly. And this is by Full Moon. It's a pretty weird cover actually. Well, not too weird, but Jeffrey Combs, the master of the unknown. Jeffrey Combs, the master of the unknown. So it's got a bit of Reanimator green going on there as well. I'm not sure which way I like this actually. I'll stick with the alternative. So it's a 15. So this came along in the mid-90s, 95ish. Charles Band story. I think it's directed along with his dad. Fucking hell, the font on the back of that is terrible. Wow. I'm actually going to listen to the commentary. I started listening to it last night, so I put it on last night. Now I had seen this, right, a while back, and I'm literally bugged about the VHS. Yeah, check out retro videos from the back end of last year. It's nowhere visible to be seen. It's a big box one, which is quite rare. So it starts off and it screams 90s straight away. It screams anything you see in the 90s, like an episode of Highlander or an episode of The Crow or something like that. I mean, fuck it out. I'm talking about a crow, and Edgar the Crow, Edgar Allan Poe the Crow, is like knocking around there, even though it's a raven. Sebastian Foucault's just fell from the ceiling. Picture of my friend Sebastian. Stay there for now, Sebastian. Mother of God, where did that even go? So anyway, is it over there, Dr. Mordrid? Maybe it's there. I mean, the beach, the Hulk, the Truman Show, Alaska, Troll. Still no idea what that Troll 2 is. The Flash, Johnny Mnemonic. Yeah, he's somewhere. So anyway, while I'm just talking, no. So yeah. Anyway, while I'm just talking, I totally give up on that. Starts off just going around this office, and it's a big office. Obviously, it's a set. It's got a world map on. I was going to get my world map out. God even knows what that is. It would have just got destroyed as well. Scared Stiff. Jaws 2, Fern Gully. Uninvited, New Jack City. It's somewhere. Anyway, it pans around, and all of a sudden there's fucking eyes. Just a pair of eyes in the sky, and then next thing you know, Jeffrey comes there in a blue suit. Like a blue space suit. Not a space suit. He's got a cape. He looks like a blue Power Ranger with a cape without a helmet, and he's talking about, oh, they're doing wrongs and they're quickening. It's coming, it's not the quickening, but like he gets the eyes. I don't think there's never any conclusion of who the eyes are. So anyway, he's getting told by higher powers to get ready. He's had years to get ready, and it pulls a whole Conor McLeod or the Conor McLeod on you, because basically Jeffrey is a rich man. He owns this. He owns this building, and everyone's his like he's the landlord of everybody. And this one new copper, like, I've only seen you a couple of times. He's got this medallion. It's not like I'm not going to disappear. It's too late. Like I did on Double Track. He's got this medallion. He can do little tricks and stuff like that. And basically, he keeps to himself. He's a professor of the dark arts. He's not really keeping a low profile, even though he's like 1,000,000 years old or something like that. So basically, this other guy comes to Earth, a bit like the Highlander, and it's the guy who plays Shao Kahn in Mortal Kombat series. He's got like dimples in kind of things. He rocks up with this fucking massive 90s bleached blonde fucking mullet. He walks up, makes a box appear out of nowhere, makes a guy commit suicide, It's just odd. The music's cheesy, it's odd, it borrows a lot of effects. The guy then goes around trying to cast a spell, and even like when he's breaking a skull up, like stuff's just disappearing with corny little effects and stuff like that. And the relationship between the girl and the guy, Jeffrey, gets fast tracked as she thinks. There's a bit where, like, basically, he says that he needs to cross over. The eyes tell him he needs to cross over. And I'm baffling you right now because this is how baffling this video is. So anyway, the eyes tell him he needs to cross back over for a conversation. His fucking map room opens. He fucking walks in there in slow motion with his cape on. And next thing you know, there's this fucking flying island, like in Avengers, you know, in space. You know, there's this town on this pillage of the rock, like Flash Gordon style. And there's a guy with no eyes, and he's got a grenade launcher. I'm not making this up. And Jeffrey Combs appears, and he gives him his eyes back, and gets some information about his stepbrother, so to speak, how one's good and one's bad, and how he needs to stop him and stuff like that. And meanwhile, back in the real world, the girl goes to knock around because she's like sort of a bit of a sex pest. She quite likes this guy. He's a bit mysterious, and she touches the door and she's like, "Ooh, it's burning." So she, like, honestly, right, in like almost the same scene, it goes from "ooh, the door's burning" to "ooh, here comes the police" to "ooh, here comes this guy. Where's the fire?" Runs up, and just as he swings the axe, open the door, Jeffrey Combs just opens the door and just goes, "What's going on here?" And it's like, oh, that is so bad. Just sorry, but yeah. So anyway, meanwhile, Space Truckers. I can find Space Truckers on VHS, but not Dr. Morbid. So anyway, he becomes a bit of a companion with this girl, just like Nash does in Highlander, and she's intrigued and she wants to help him, and he can teleport around his body. And then it really gets a bit fast-tracked. I mean, the guy's done all his sacrifice, and there's a girl, there's a girl and a guy. One girl sacrifices herself, butt naked. And then the other guys keep, "Motherfucking fuck this, he's invincible." Gets a little bit of a Beetlejuice sparkler on his head, he goes fucking batshit crazy. Meanwhile, Jeffrey Combs is putting invisible daggers into his fucking chest. I literally, I'm remembering this and just going a bit more shy. He's sitting there putting, like, crystal daggers into his chest to charge himself up. Meanwhile, his apprentice, like, basically this guy he possessed as well waits outside the cop station with Molotov dancing around with a Molotov cocktail, and just fucking miraculously chucks it like a boomerang, so it goes in the back of the police car and blows the police car up. Okay. Anyway, they arrest Jeffrey Combs because he's the only guy in the dark arts. It's really bad how this happens. He needs his medallion back, and there's a bit where he clicks the medallion and everything just goes. Like, literally, it's like the guy who's got it in the police station, she goes around and clicks this medallion and, like, like, that was a good idea, but it's a bad idea. It's like, I just pissed myself all over this room. But that's what happens. Everyone just goes slow. He touches this medallion. I, like, you know, where's my necklace? Fucking SS. I can never say her name right either. Where's my necklace at? Rub my little necklace there. He clicks his necklace and it's like goes slow motion. Wow, Leatherface is absolutely dripping wet here. So anyway, after he gets his medallion back, he basically goes to the park for a lie down and teleports to meet his nemesis. His nemesis is like just fucking cooking up a cocktail with diamonds and shit. And what happens next is brilliant, because it's in a museum, and next thing you know, the Tyrannosaurus Rex comes alive. So the T-Rex comes alive, and he brings the T-Rex alive, and you think, fucking hell. And it's stop animation, so it's almost like a night in the museum. It's proper predates Night Museum, even though it took about 10 years to get Night Museum actually in jeopardy. Next thing you know, he possesses another dinosaur, and we get a fight. A stop animation dinosaur fight. And then, I'm not going to lie to you, right? I shit you not, I blinked and the bad guy disappeared. I don't know what the fuck happened to him. I was like, what the fuck? And I'm not gonna. I skipped back, and it skipped like. I mean, this film's only on about an hour and 10 minutes. It's not. It's not on very long. Doesn't even have a fucking time on the back. Honestly, you're right. It's not on very long. It screams television. It keeps fading black. But anyway, the dinosaurs fight. The bad guy just disappears, and then the eyes in the sky tell him he's got to come back. So he gets back in his body, and then the psycho guy with a knife appears. The cocktail guy has escaped prison, and he gets frozen, and then he gets kicked in the nuts, which never has a payoff. She kicks him in the nuts, and it never has a payoff. She then goes to look back after Edgar, the raven, and then he reappears like, oh, glad you're watching over me. Then it fucking ends, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, seriously, what the fuck? Now, this was released as a whole before Doctor Strange kind of thing, because that's what it's, you know what I mean, it's man has ancient enemies. So cashes in. I mean, obviously it borrows a lot from, well, it doesn't borrow anything, you know, it's like it's Skeleton Dinosaur running around a museum, so it predates Night Museum and predates Doctor Strange, really. That's an original idea by Charles Band. So it's got the, isn't what he appears on the surface. He is a general researcher and a kind landlord, but actual fact, he is an intellectual sorcerer who has been on Earth for hundreds of years. Cabal, Brian Thompson, Cobra, he was also in, is his childhood friend turned enemy who recently broke free from jail. Mordrid sent him looking after revenge of Anton and the planet that houses him. The centuries-old feud is about to settle once and for all on Earth as their battleground. From the minds of Albert and Charles Band comes Dr. Mordrid. A mind-bending sci-fi adventure, delightful for full moon fans or anyone interested in Marvel's Doctor Strange, cast in now, and have originally conceived as a vehicle for the charity 88 films, is proud to premiere Dr. Mordrid in HD for the first time in the UK. I was about to say, if that said for the first time in the UK and I can't find the fucking VHS to go, no you fucking wrong, I would have cried. Now, the chapter selection, there isn't one. I was about to do the chapter selection and you get an interview with William Shatner. I don't understand why. A rare interview with William Shatner. It's on the back of the box here. So, fucking hell. Raw on-set footage, 93 minutes. That's longer than the fucking film. So yeah. And apparently, to rub it in on the back of the box, the reverse sleeve is actually the VHS artwork. So it's on Retro Videos. I'm not even going to bother tracking down which one it is. You want to track it down, it's on the channel, and I'll see you in the outtakes. So yeah, I found Twister on VHS. Could I use that recently? But no. I can see Stereo Echoes, I can see Detox. I'm not sure what I'm going to watch tonight. I might just need something to really just settle down. I'm going to keep that for comedy. I might even do a comedy for that once I've listened to their comedy. Be an interesting concept because I do need to plan a new comedy. So yeah, it's short. But yeah, I'm still baffled by this VHS. I generally don't know where it is. It could be absolutely anywhere. But yeah, it's still available now. I've had it for quite a while actually. It's part of my new thing at the moment where I buy all these films and they stack up and I never get around to watching them because I'll go, oh, I fancy watching that. Then it'll be, oh, I might do a review for that. Oh, I want to do the podcast for that. Oh, that's got extra features. And then shit just gets back on there. But, you know, normally I'm quite good about VHSs and where they go. Well, in this case, I just completely misplaced Dr. Mordrid. It might have gone to the fucking castle in the sky with a pair of fucking eyes. It's like scary shit that, like. So I've been seeing Mason, watch it at your own risk, I would say. And fans of Reanimator, fair enough, you know, but like, it's just totally fucking weird. It's cheesy and weird. It's nothing, to be honest with you, right, it's nothing more than maybe a pilot for a short-lived TV series that didn't get like it didn't get hyped, so they just tucked it up at the end. The crime fighter from fucking space, I don't know. He's a sorcerer from space. It's my head. I've been Steve Mason. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. You haven't seen Dr. Morbid, have you?
No.
That's the end of that outtake.